we're just kind of final touches right now for these races. So, yeah, we'll evolve. Definitely, what we learn here will influence us moving forward. But if we're going to start, we'd be behind.
I would call you to get your secrets, but you don't return texts.
That's right. That's right. I've been pretty terrible. Yeah, way too many, and I don't have the mental bandwidth to keep up. You're not the only person that's told me that.
Russ, you were one of the first person to Rajah last night. What made you want to go congratulate him?
Because we're buddies. Yeah, it's just I've seen the work, and even when it hasn't went well, I mean that's the first win I've ever seen him get. So from ARCA and his entry into the Chevy program and the Wise program, it just see him showing up, and he's one of the early ones there, and hasn't wavered through all the losing. And there's been a lot of losing, just like with all of us. We lose way more at this stuff than we win. So was just happy and wanted to go see him in person. A text isn't enough at that point.
Do you relate a little in that you had to work so hard to get noticed and to get, his path is untraditional as well. Do you relate at all to him?
Yeah. He won a lot sooner than I did. I mean, 30-something maybe they said. I was many years. It felt like 30 years, but it's just everybody's their own path, and everybody has their own way. And him and his family, they do it their own way. They don't do it the way a lot of drivers do it. But for the people that are supporting him behind the scenes and his team, he's in a really good spot. And it wasn't a surprise that he won. We saw the glimpses of it even last year at GMS, but switching over to Spire, he brought his team, and you could tell the pieces were there, and they came here and just knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
You've obviously been in a situation in your career where you're not on key partner type teams. Is there any way to describe to fans the difference between those situations in terms of like how much information you're getting and how much more resources, the access you have to those?
Yeah. It's impossible to completely describe, because I don't even completely understand what all GM and Chevrolet do for us. I mean, the building that we walk in, it's just incomprehensible for me to, I don't know if I'm using the right word, but to truly understand the information that's coming out of that building and all the smart people. So, no, I honestly can't describe it. I can't just realize what goes into making these cars go fast is indescribable. So it's more information than I can deal with, and that's why we have teams of people at Trackhouse to download and try to decipher what all they're saying. And there's a good communication back and forth between Trackhouse and GM. So it's a collaboration that unlike I've ever seen.
Do you have empathy for the drivers that don't have that access, that information, that you were once in that situation yourself?
No, I worked to get here, so I want to be here. No, it's competition. I don't feel bad for them. The ones that are working will get here and maybe take my job one day. I don't know, but no, I've been the one enough that didn't know what was about to happen, or didn't know, my crew chief didn't know what right front spring to put in. They just kind of went off their notes of years gone by, and as stuff evolved, we were always behind. I don't feel sorry for them.
You ran races for Spire back in their early days. Now they're winning every truck race. How night and day is that program from when you were running races for them?
Yeah, it's not the same program. It's not any of the same mechanics and people that are actually working on the cars. We were a spinoff of Premium Motorsports and Jay Robinson, and that was the role Spire needed to take at that time. That's what they needed to do, and now being able to acquire KBM and make it into what Spire Motorsports is, absolutely incredible to watch. I'm so happy for Jeff and TJ. Hugging TJ in Victory Lane last night they changed my life. And from the sports agency side of years gone by and in a different life that they were a sports agency and a driver management agency, they got me my opportunity. And they all the work that I'd put in with my group and family before that, they were the catalyst to put me with the team that I was able to come here and win in Las Vegas in the Xfinity Series. So I'm a fan of theirs, and they're a fan of mine, and we'll be family forever. I'm so happy that what they're able to do. I've been over there to their new shop in Mooresville, and it's just incredible to see what they've grown into. They're all grown up, and they're for real.
Welcome to Raceface Digital, where you can buy, sell, collect, and trade digital MP4 racing cards of your favorite drivers. Receive a free 5-card fan pack when you enroll for free at racefacedigital.com, the ultimate entertainment platform.
This is Daniel Hemrick, driver of number 11 Collie Grix Chevrolet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.